My girlfriend lives in the Philippines while I live in San Diego. It's been 3 years since we've seen each other face to face, and even though we haven't held hands or hugged or even gone out on an actual date since 2019, I want to ask her to marry me. But in order to do that, I am going to fly to the Philippines. Before I fly out to the Philippines, there's one thing I need to tell you. Glenn doesn't know this, but I bought her an engagement ring.
If anyone is worth it, I think it's you. Baby, I'd die for you.
So in 2019, I found myself in the Philippines meeting Glenn for the first time, who's someone that I met while I was on vacation. And let me tell you, the minute that I spent time with her, I knew she was the one. You know in movies where like time stands still and like the world fades away? That's exactly what happened when I met her. Anyway, so let me back this up. My name's Xavier Ray. I'm a YouTuber and videographer from San Diego, while Glenn, she's a marketing administrator in the Philippines. We've been dating for about 3 years, and honestly, I don't know where I'd be without her. And I don't know where I'd be without her, because Glenn has been my rock for like the longest time. I don't know what my life would be without her. I can't imagine living without her. 2020 wasn't the best for everyone, me included. We were separated because of the pandemic. She was in the Philippines and I was in California. Okay, I'll just say it. I was stuck in a pretty abusive house. I had nowhere to go. I was stuck. Glenn was there for me, and after I got my vaccine, I was able to leave that place. And the only reason why I'm still alive is because Glenn brought me through it. I actually owe my life to her and everyone who helped me get out of that abusive house. And I don't know who I'd be without her. And during our first date, what was running through my head, I was like, this person is super important and I need to keep this person in my life. I'm just excited to have or go through this next step of life with her. And that's why I bought a plane ticket to the Philippines. Like, I'm excited about asking her to marry me, but at the same time, I'm also really nervous because tomorrow I'm having my teeth pulled out. It shouldn't be a problem for anyone else, but for me, this tooth infection is kind of life-endangering because they want to do heart surgery on me right after having my teeth pulled. What the fuck?
And I do the procedure. Of course, there's risks. There's risks of bleeding where we enter the vessel. There's risks of clot forming where we enter the vessel. There's risk of like arrhythmias, which is abnormal heartbeats that can happen where we would need to shock the heart out of extra beats.
That's my predicament. I have to do all of these things to ask my girlfriend to marry me. I have to get my teeth pulled. I have to have heart surgery and then fly to the Philippines. Now I'm getting even more nervous. Like, I'm not even nervous about her like saying yes or no. I'm more nervous of like, am I going to survive the next procedure? My friends have been pretty supportive during my surgery.
Xavier, MIB, you know, from YouTube. I wanted to wish you luck. What do you got, a military tour coming up? Wisdom tooth surgery? Dude, I got all 4 of mine ripped out at once ages ago. I was unconscious, but I woke up in the middle of it. Right when the dentist did like a big crack sound, I just jolted awake, and that was crazy. Anyway, that's probably not helping you, huh?
Wait, you still have wisdom left to remove?
This surgery was not fun. Actually, when I got my wisdom teeth pulled out, they didn't even put me under. I was awake the whole time, so I felt everything. Alright, so it's been maybe 3 or 4 days since I had my wisdom teeth taken out, and I'm healing up surprisingly well. So for the past 4 days, I've been on a diet of ice cream, yogurt, and protein shakes. And honestly, I don't mind. I don't mind being on ice cream every day. So now that I'm done with my wisdom teeth taken out, now I gotta do my surgery, which is kind of scary, but at the same time, I think I'll be fine.
So your procedure is not urgent. So I would say you should go to your trip in the Philippines, and then when you come back, we can do this. No, I mean, you need to get it done, but it's not urgent. Like, you could certainly, you know, I would not go on your trip. So, but I would not just get the valve and then fly 10 days later. Absolutely not. You can absolutely fly before the procedure.
Okay. Good news, we were able to move my surgery from April to June. So now I'm like fully clear. I'm free to fly to the Philippines and ask Lynn, you know, to marry me. All right, let's find out if she'll say yes or no. Actually, I don't know what she'll say. And the next video is going to be me asking Glenn the big question. So please consider subscribing if you want to see that video.
I think it's you.